Phones under 20,000 rupees have become exciting.
Wait a minute!
No, I'm not saying this because we have new phones to talk about, but because phones that were more expensive earlier are now under rupees 20,000. There are some really good options in this price range and most of them are very well balanced too. I'm going to be talking about 4 such phones. Yes, just 4 because that's all you need and you can pick out one based on your preference. Alright, if you're here for the first time, I'm Ershad. You're watching Trakin Tech English, your destination for detailed, incisive gadget reviews. The first phone that I'm going to be recommending is the OnePlus Nord CE4. Now the CE4 is of course available for 22,000 rupees, but with bank discounts you can get it for 20,000 rupees, and if you're enterprising enough you can actually find somewhere where you can get it for 20,000 rupees. Now the reason why I'm recommending this phone is because it's got the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 processor with LPDDR4X RAM type and UFS 3.1 storage. And that's not it. Along with performance you also get a large 5500 mAh battery. The battery life is incredible. We've tested it extensively, and you also get 100-watt charging speeds along with the charger inside the box. Of course, the phone also has a flat 6.7-inch AMOLED panel with 120Hz of refresh rate and a fairly decent 1100 nits of peak brightness. The camera setup is decent. You get a 50MP primary camera, 8MP ultra-wide and a 16MP selfie camera, and the performance is not too bad. The only thing that you need to note is that the Nord CE4 launched with Android 14. Now it does have Android 15 with Oxygen OS 15. So you'll get only 2 more years of software updates, which is alright, not too bad for a phone that's under 20,000 rupees. Now before I tell you about the second phone in this list, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'm saying this slowly so that you guys do it, please. By all means, your help is something that we absolutely need. Now the second phone in my list is the Galaxy M35. Now you must be wondering, hey Ershad, why are you recommending a Samsung phone under 20,000 rupees? That's because I know a lot of folks like Samsung phones and prefer Samsung phones, and the M35 is actually not a bad option. There are a few good reasons why I'm recommending this phone. One is because you get a longer software support. So Samsung's promising 4 years of software updates, which is not something that is common in this price category. You also get a proper AMOLED 120Hz refresh rate display with 1000 nits of peak brightness and a punch hole display no less. Yes, the bezels are thick. That is something that I'm not a fan of, but still, this is a good Samsung display. But the one thing that we liked on the M35 is actually the camera performance, because you get like a variety of lenses. You get a 50MP primary camera, 8MP ultra wide, a 5MP macro and a 13MP selfie camera. The photos that we got out of this phone actually are pretty decent in this price class. In fact, I'm considering doing like a best camera phone under rupees 20,000 sort of shootout. Let me know if you guys want to see something like that. The other good thing is that you get a 6000 mAh battery, so battery life is going to be fantastic, and you get 25-watt charging speeds with no charger inside the box, so keep that in mind. Now considering this as a large battery, it's kind of bulky. That's one of the negatives, and also the performance is not the best, but there are still good reasons to recommend the Galaxy M35. Now if you want a Samsung phone in this price class, this could be the one for you. Now I know that the Nothing Phone 3A is coming really soon, but the Nothing Phone 2A for under rupees 20,000 is actually a very good deal. So this phone, like all the other phones that we're going to be recommending in this list, has an AMOLED display and 120Hz refresh rate as well. Plus you get a MediaTek Dimensity 7200 Pro, which is not too bad, and you get LPDDR4X RAM type and UFS 2.2 storage. The good thing is the camera setup, because you get like a proper 50MP primary, 50MP ultra wide and a 32MP selfie camera, and the camera performance is actually very good in terms of detail retention, so that's nice. Of course, I'm expecting nothing to improve the camera performance with the phone 3A and improve the algorithm. Hopefully that happens. That about you get a 5000 mAh battery, 45-watt charging, but with no charger inside the box, which is definitely a letdown, so you'll have to add that cost to the cost of your phone. Now one of the main reasons why I'm recommending the phone 2A is for Nothing OS 3.0 based on Android 15, which is available for phone 2A already, and the experience is damn good. Now the final phone, and possibly one of our favorites in this price range, is the Moto H50 Neo. Now if you're wondering why don't I have the phone in my hand, is because it was a review unit and it was picked up. That's generally how things work. Most review units go back. The one thing I like about this phone is that it's a compact phone, right? It's a 6.4-inch display, 1.5K resolution display, plus it's an OLED panel. That's not it. You get 120Hz refresh rate with LTPO support, something that is not available in this price range, and you get 3000 nits of peak brightness as well. This is definitely a very, very good display. Performance-wise, it's not the best. You get a Dimensity 7300 LPDDR4X RAM type and UFS 2.2 storage. You do get better performing phones in this price class. For example, something like the Poco X6 Pro would be a good option. But the other good thing about the H50 Neo is the triple camera setup that you get with it. You get a primary ultra wide, and unlike the Galaxy M35, you actually do get a 3x telephoto. Again, something that is not available under 20,000 rupees. Plus there's IP68 rating and 68-watt wired charging support, 15-watt wireless charging support as well. Yes, this phone's battery might not be the biggest, the performance might not be the best, but what Moto gives gives you is flagship grade features under 20,000 rupees. The other good thing with the Edge 15 Neo is that Moto's promising 5 years of software updates for this phone. It's already on Android 15 and it's running Hello UI. So yeah, it's a good deal. So if you're looking for phones under 20,000, I hope that this list was helpful. Trust me, all of these phones are actually very well balanced and they've got decent support as well. One of the reasons why I'm recommending this too. Now, if you think that there is any other phone that deserves to be in this list, do let us know in the comment section below, and that will also help out people who are watching this video. So go ahead and do that. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Unfortunately, February is a little dry in terms of launches, so there won't be too many smartphones, but we are experimenting with different kinds of content, so we need your support. One of the things that we're doing is actually building something. Guess what it is? In the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep tracking and stay safe.